Ladies. We're here on the show. We are here tonight on the show. Let me make sure this shit's working because, like always, we have problems with this shit. Let me make sure it's actually working. All right, hold on. Are we on? Okay, we're on. All right. Let's get this thing going tonight. Right, it's kind of late tonight. I was watching the fight, so I'm getting super late. It's almost midnight. Actually, it is midnight. But anyways, let's go. Tonight we are here to talk about the Houston beating the Warriors in a must-win situation because you cannot afford to go down 3-0 if you're Houston. But I am telling you right now, it is not looking good for Houston. Eric Gordon was really a reason they won this game. He really kept them in the game. He shot the hell out of the basketball tonight. If he doesn't play the way he did, they ain't winning this game. I don't know what has happened to Capella, Tucker, Chris Paul, but they are not doing nowhere to what they were doing last year in the West Finals versus the Warriors. These guys, Tucker only 7 points tonight. I don't think he scored until the fourth quarter. I'm like, why don't they just sit in Tucker and start Kenneth Faried? I don't get it. Or even Nene. Tucker has been trash. At least 2 of the first 3 games in the series. Game 1, he was also trash. Tonight, he was pretty much trash. Only 7 points. And I think he didn't score those the first of those 7 points until the fourth quarter. He's been absolutely trash. They got to sit him down. They really do. And then same thing, Capella. He hasn't been, he's got 13 points, 11 rebounds tonight. But he could do better. At times, completely terrible defense. A bunch of times, I thought tonight the Warriors sneak in through the backside for easy layups and slam dunks. Capella's not what he used to be, compared to last year. Tucker, like I said, 7 points, 12 rebounds, but he's not a threat offensively. Like he can tonight from 3. They didn't even attempt a 3-pointer tonight at Tucker. Where last year he was the king of taking those 3s from the corner. Tonight he didn't even attempt a 3. He took, I would sit Tucker and put Kenneth Faried. If you're just gonna want defense out there, you might as well put Kenneth Faried in there because Tucker has been trash. And at times, like last year, same thing. He was doing good versus Durant, defending him. This year, at times, Durant is kind of pushing him back, and he's got him backpedaling the entire time. Tucker has not been that great. Neither has Capella. Neither has Chris Paul. Chris Paul finishes tonight with 14 points. He hasn't been nowhere as good as last year either. Like the ones that are carrying Houston right now are Eric Gordon, who had 30 points tonight, and obviously James Harden, who had 41. All this hit about James Harden, he had 41 points tonight. And like I said, Eric Gordon is kind of doing some of the stuff that Chris Paul was doing last year. Because Chris Paul has been a trash. He's turned into just an average player. The guy that's really been James Harden's sidekick in this series has been Eric Gordon. Like, I'm serious. Like, they combined tonight, Eric Gordon and James Harden combined for 71 points tonight. Because this is not going to be enough. It's the same thing. You just got 2 guys performing. Eric Gordon, James Harden. Everybody else is just being mediocre. Terrible. And then obviously on the other side, you got Kevin Durant going out for 46. You got Curry struggling, 17 points. He embarrassed himself, missing layups, missing slam dunks. I'm not sure if he's 100% tonight. He took 23 shots tonight. Only made 7 of those 23 shots. He is struggling. So is Thompson. He took 16 shots, only made 6 of them, finished with 16. Kind of the same thing, not as bad. You're still getting production out of these guys, Curry and Thompson, even though they don't seem to be 100% because of their ankle injuries. Iguodala, you're still getting production out of him. You got a bunch of production out of Draymond Green tonight as he finished with 19 points. 10 rebounds and 11 assists. He had a pretty good game. He's been pretty good in this series. Has Draymond Green. Of course, Kevin Durant with 46 points. He's been a monster. The Warriors' second unit is pretty much non-existent. Only tonight only combined for 7 points. The Warriors' second unit. They haven't been very good either. Neither has Houston. Their second unit only 21 points tonight. This is really starters versus starters. And obviously, who has the better starting 5? The Warriors. The Warriors have the better starting 5. Especially if Clint Capella, Tucker, and Chris Paul are going to turn into average players. So Houston, yes, you survived tonight in overtime. But it's not looking good at you. It is not looking good. We're 3 games into the series. We still have not seen anything special from Chris Paul. Like, neither PJ Tucker's really doing much. Capella's been whatever. He's been average. And I don't think Eric Gordon's going to play. He's not going to play the way he did tonight. He's not going to play again like that in game 4. I don't think so. He had 30 points tonight. I don't see him playing like that in next game. So unless Chris Paul wakes up, which he has not the first 3 games of the series, I think this thing can still be over fast because, oh my Lord, it's unbelievable how much can change in a year. Last year they were really giving them a problem, and now James Harden, Eric Gordon, and that's it. Chris Paul's average, Clint Capella's average, PJ Tucker's average. I'm sorry, I don't know what has happened. It is amazing, but these guys have, I don't know, like I said last year, I thought last year PJ Tucker and Trevor Ariza were kind of switching off on Kevin Durant, where this year Tucker's going to have most of the time, so maybe he's wasting too much energy on that side, and he just can't do anything offensively. Maybe, I don't know. Chris Paul, I don't know what the hell his excuse is. Steph Curry with a hurt ankle or a hurt finger, and Chris Paul still can't get going. I think Curry once again outscored him tonight. Curry had 17 points, and Chris Paul had 14. I don't get what's going on with Chris Paul. I don't understand it, but he needs to really get his head out of his ass. If his team really wants to have a chance here, he needs to get his head out of his ass. Because I do not see Eric Gordon really playing the way he did tonight in the future. He was absolutely fantastic tonight. He was 17 for 14 from the 3-point line. He was fantastic with Eric Gordon. But let's be honest, we know Eric Gordon's just a role player in this league. He's not going to play the way he did tonight in the future. So it comes down to Capella, Chris Paul. They have got to get their head out of their ass. Otherwise, Houston's going to end up going home very early as well. But anyways, good game, hell of a game. Kevin Durant, 46. James Harden, 41. But yeah, it comes down to It comes down to Chris Paul. Is he going to wake up like he was last year? Because if he's going to play like the way he's been playing, just average basketball, Harden can't carry them, obviously. Neither Eric Gordon's not going to play the way he did tonight. So unless Chris Paul wakes up, this thing's going to be over fast. Because tonight you might be very happy. You won the game, overtime, whatever. Steph Curry kind of embarrassed himself, missing slam dunks and layups. But look at your point guard. Chris Paul has been average at best in this series. If he doesn't wake up eventually, you're going to find yourself in Cancun fishing. But anyways, that's what I have to say for tonight. I'm out like a light. Shout out, hey, at least the series is tied 2-1. At least it is 2-1. Eric Gordon, you were fantastic. James Harden, you did pretty good. Getting that off to a slow start. You finished up with 41. Kevin Durant in a loss. Shout out to you, 46 points. But yeah, for this series to really be a series, Chris Paul has got to wake up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am out like a light.